Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to hop on here and give you guys an update regarding my weight loss. Layla is here with me as well, as always. She loves making appearances in my video. So the last update that I gave you guys about my weight loss was I was basically starting. I had mentioned that I was, Layla, do you mind? Naturally, they're doing construction right outside of my window, like right there. So I had told you guys that I was going to start going back to the gym regardless of the pandemic because I did go one time and it felt pretty safe. And that, yeah, I was about to kind of kickstart my journey and I was gonna start kind of a daily gym routine while making healthier food choices. So basically, I did go to the gym a few times after that. I would say 90% of the time it felt really, really safe. Like there was nobody around me. They have the machines, of course, like around you blocked off like every other machine, but you know, still people were even further away than that, which was really nice. Sorry if the angle changed a little bit. My camera just ran out of memory. I feel like this happens every time I film. So anyway, about 90% of the times that I went, it felt pretty safe, but there were a few times where it just felt more crowded than usual. And it's strange because I was going to the gym at the same time every single day. Like I wasn't going at a different time. It was really random because in the past when I've gone to the gym, like you kind of get that like set time where it's nice and empty and nobody is ever there. But there were a couple times where it wasn't even necessarily crowded, but because there are so little machines to use, like there was somebody on the machine in front of me, on the machine behind me, on the machine not next to me, but the one next to that, which still is like kind of close, like definitely closer than 6 feet away. And yes, we were wearing masks, but still didn't feel super safe. I was still going to go and kind of, my game plan was to go to the gym. If I felt like I was on a machine that was crowded, go move somewhere else. Maybe go to the bikes. There's usually nobody on the bikes, even though that's not like the most intense workout. For me, at least, I take it pretty easy on the bike. So that was kind of my game plan. So that was kind of how my first week at the gym went. Didn't really weigh myself because I still wasn't making the greatest food choices, was making better choices. So for example, when I went to Chipotle, instead of getting like a huge burrito, I would get a bowl and I wouldn't finish the bowl when normally I would like devour the entire burrito. So was making better choices in that sense, which is a step. That's a really good step forward that I'm even consciously making those decisions because normally I wouldn't care. So that was how the first week went. The week after that, I actually found out that I was able to be vaccinated for COVID, which I am so thankful for. Like it just feels like we've been in this dark tunnel and there's finally just like an end, like a light at the end of the tunnel, which was such a relief. So I literally found out like in the beginning of the week that I was able to get vaccinated due to my job, by the way. I was able to get vaccinated like the next day, which was like, took me by surprise. I was super excited. So I got vaccinated, went amazing. The only side effect I had was really like a sore arm and some lingering fatigue, which I'm still having actually. I got vaccinated last week and I still get kind of tired throughout the day. Besides that, went amazing. I'm so looking forward to getting the second dose. With that being said, getting vaccinated kind of put me in like a new perspective. So it's like suddenly there's that light at the end of the tunnel. All I have to do is go like a month without being exposed to COVID and I feel like I'm in the clear because this vaccine is so effective. Once the full immunity kicks in, I'm not going to be afraid anymore to go to the gym, to go to the grocery store. I made the decision after getting vaccinated that I am going to lay low up until I can get my second dose, and then I think within a week after the second dose is when you're pretty fully immune to COVID. It feels like my luck would be that I would get vaccinated and then I would catch COVID in that month or so where I could still get it. And I just don't want to take that chance. I'm just so happy and relieved to be vaccinated that I just feel like I'm like in the clear to finally resume life as almost normal. Of course, wearing masks, social distancing. I'm not going to stop doing that by any means. But I just feel like it just gave me a new perspective and I just want to lay low as much as possible until I am fully vaccinated, which includes going to the gym. I am going to start doing at-home Zumba workouts. I have been slacking because I surprisingly had a busy work week after getting the vaccination and this week as well, which does stink because that is me not laying low. But the jobs that I'm doing, we all had to get tested before working basically. So once this work week ends, I'm going to go in full swing Zumba YouTube workouts, and I am so happy that once this vaccine is fully kicked in, which will be like beginning to mid-February, I can actually start going to Zumba classes, which is something that I was avoiding at the gym because classes just didn't feel super safe to me. Like, I feel like there's no great way to like be in an enclosed room like dancing, and I don't know, it didn't seem really safe. So I hope this doesn't sound like an excuse. I have been working on my food choices, haven't really weighed myself. I weighed myself towards the beginning and I didn't lose any weight, and I was pretty frustrated. I want to kind of just do well for a couple weeks and then weigh myself, and I will definitely let you guys know once I do weigh myself what my next weigh-in will be. But as of right now, I'm still hovering around 234, which is where I started. Yeah, I hope this doesn't sound like an excuse. I hope it makes sense. You might be thinking like, well, you could have gotten COVID before when going to the gym. Like, because when you aren't vaccinated, it just seems like you don't know how long this is gonna go on for. So it's like, how am I going to sit at home and not be active for the next year? I mean, who knows how long? So that was what kind of pushed me to just try to resume a little bit of normalcy. But now that I finally feel like I'm reaching the end of this awful, awful year, I can resume my activity as normal. I actually just got back from the grocery store, and again, that's a place I've been avoiding. I have been ordering groceries, but there were like a few little things that I really needed. So I did just go to the grocery store, and it seriously just reminded me why I'm avoiding going out in public. Like, people, I literally watched a lady take off her mask, sneeze in the aisle, and like put her mask back on, and that was like the direction I was heading. I seriously made a U-turn. I was like, nope. I don't know, it's scary times we're living in. COVID is rising again in so many states. It's so bad, and I just hope you all stay safe. If you are on your fitness journey, just be careful, be safe. Getting vaccinated is seriously, I feel like it's almost like a civil duty at this point. If you're able to, I understand there are people who, for one reason or another, like don't feel comfortable getting the vaccine, and I get it. But if you are healthy, you haven't had any adverse reactions to other vaccines, I just highly recommend getting it done. I feel great. I feel mentally so much better than I did before getting this vaccine. It's just amazing that science is able to give us a vaccine to make us 95% immune to this awful virus. So yeah, I just wanted to provide you guys with a little update. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions about either the vaccine or, you know, my journey. I really enjoyed reading your comments on my last video. They were so encouraging. Hi to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. I promise we are going to get back on track soon. I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. I know my first weight loss video was about 2 weeks ago. It's just a lot has happened since then, and good things. Yes, maybe a slight stall in the weight loss, but I'm very, very hopeful for this month to just end, to get my second dose, and to get back to the gym and do my Zumba classes. I'm so excited. I didn't think I'd be back to Zumba classes until like the end of the year. I didn't realize that I was in a position in a group to get vaccinated so soon. So yeah, that's my update. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. I will talk to you guys soon.